Felix Pappalardi was the man who taught the world how to get heavy. As the producer for Cream's most iconic albums, he was the invisible hand behind Eric Clapton's Woman Tone. When he formed Mountain with Leslie West, he didn't just play bass. He directed a wall of sound that bridged the gap between 60s blues and 70s metal. But while he was conquering the charts, his personal life was a volatile mix of art, obsession, and a marriage that would eventually prove fatal. At the center of Felix's world was his wife, Gail Collins. She wasn't just his spouse, she was his creative soulmate. Gail painted these psychedelic landscapes on Mountain's album covers and wrote the haunting lyrics to many of their greatest hits. To the outside world, they were a power couple of the counterculture. But behind closed doors, the relationship was fractured by drug use, professional jealousy, and an open marriage that neither seemed truly equipped to handle. By 1983, the music had slowed down. Felix was suffering from hearing loss, a casualty of Mountain's legendary volume, and the couple's marriage was at a breaking point. Felix had begun an affair with a younger woman, Valerie. On the morning of April 17, 1983, Felix returned to their 30 Waterside Plaza apartment after a night spent with his mistress. At approximately 6 a.m., a single shot rang out. A .38 caliber Derringura gift Felix had given Gail for protection sent a bullet into Felix's neck. The man who helped define the sound of a generation died on his bedroom floor at the age of 43. The trial was as surreal as the lyrics they wrote together. Gail's defense was a bizarre tapestry of claims. She argued that the shooting was a tragic accident, that she was practicing her aim and the gun went off, or that she was receiving a firearms lesson from Felix in the middle of the night. Her lawyers even suggested the couple's cat might have been involved in the distraction. Despite being charged with second-degree murder, the jury was moved by her defense. In a verdict that shocked the music industry, she was found guilty only of criminally negligent homicide. She served just 16 months in prison. Felix Pappalardi left behind a legacy of thunderous riffs and sophisticated production. Gail Collins eventually disappeared into obscurity, dying in Mexico in 2013 under a different name. In the end, the woman who helped Felix reach the top of the mountain was the same one who brought him down. The music remains, but the man who orchestrated it became a tragic footnote in the history of rock and roll. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, share, like and subscribe.